I've gone and pressed something. I've gone and pressed something and I can't hide all those comments. Can I? I seem to have locked. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. Okay, right. Okay, I think I've done it now. Isn't it typical? First day back streaming because I only streamed one time last week and I'm having problems already. It was The Greatest Showman. See, Lou, it's your that's your cue to go and watch it again, Lou. But how the devil is everyone? I'm sorry for last week. It was all up in the air last week. What happened is we had an impromptu visit from Phil Siegel, Mr. Spruverse himself and Mrs. Spruverse. They were over in London because Catherine's films was playing at the British Film Festival this year. So it was just an impromptu visit and they graced me with their presence. It's great that I got to see them. So they actually came to Corby for a day last Tuesday, and then I got a chance to see Catherine's film on Thursday. Really good film called Joyland. You're probably going to hear a lot about it in the forthcoming months, but it's absolutely brilliant film. But it's great seeing Phil and Mrs. Spruverse again. Hello, Christian from Grantham.
Let's give it up big time. Hello, Christian from Grantham. Now let's get cracking.
Car Crash Tuesday certainly has resumed. I can't hear anything that plays on the computer now, even with the headphones on, because it's getting confusing. I was getting reverb as well. Plus, I couldn't hear any desktop noises either. So things are all over the place, but you just make odd guesses to find the film. Okay, so tonight we're going to be doing some more of the car. I'm hoping that we may be able to finish it tonight. And the reason I say that is because I've been very naughty and I've been doing it off camera, if you like. So I've done quite a lot and I'll explain what you did. I did have one piece missing, which I noticed about an hour before the stream, but I've managed to 3D print that piece. I designed it, 3D printed it and put it on the model and it works fine. So you don't have to worry about that, but I will show you how that is anyway. Oh, the London meetups have ended? No way. Well, we're down. Look, I was just saying to Ian about my next weekend off is December. Okay, so check this out. This is crazy state of affairs. This is so we're in October at the moment. We've got Pip, which is Esther's mum's dog at the moment. So we've got two dogs here. So on Saturday, I'm going to be going to Essex to drop Pip off, and we're having a dinner. The following weekend, I've got my kids because it's half term. The following weekend after that, stand by, is Guy Fawkes night. That's the 5th of November, but we've got a craft thing or something going on in Birmingham NEC. The following weekend, I've got the kids and I'm going to the Telford Model Show, which is the 12th of November. On the weekend of the 18th of November, we're in London for the weekend to see The Life of Pi at the West End, me and Mrs. Wayne. Got my kiddies again on the 25th. And then the first weekend I'm available is the 2nd of December. That's crazy. What a calendar. It's always like this, apparently. Mrs. Wayne normally fills in the calendar. So, yeah, it's always like that. Don't know why, just the way things are. So, a lot of things on. But I am looking forward to see Life of Pi. Can I explain what I did to the leopard tank going? Yes, John, no problems. 1 second. I'm going to bring up a picture. So, stand by. Got to think where it was. Right, hang on. I've got it. 1 second. Okay, so if you didn't know and you haven't seen on social media, people have been having problems with the tank, the turret of the leopard tank not turning. Well, I've managed to fix it, so everything works. The headlights work, and the tank works. So I'm just gonna show you a picture on screen if I can. Oh God, why isn't anything working? Okay, right. I'm gonna show you a picture on screen here. Okay. I'm going to try and talk about what's going on. This is the board, the motherboard, the small motherboard that you've got. And as you can see, this plug here is in this way. Now, if you were to get a screwdriver underneath that bit there and pry that off and spin it around, so it looks like that one just there, everything will work. Basically, everything's backwards. So it needs spinning around. So I just put a screwdriver in there, pried that off, turned it around, plugged it in there just like that. Hopefully, and that solved all my problems. So I've got a working tank, which I've been chasing the dogs around the garden. It's been fun. I need vacations from my vacation. You know what, Todd? It's always the same. Come November, December, there's just loads on. But I'm just, I mean, I didn't think I was going to see Phil until, and Lou, thinking about it, till Louisville next year at Wanderfest. So to get the chance to see both of them, it was absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So I don't know if he's watching tonight, because Phil's a busy man as well. He hasn't been in the workshop for a long time, and I'm sure he's happy to get back building stuff. I think he's building a Camel space ship at the moment. That's on his channel. So all fun. But I'm good, Robert's Video Madness. It may have been, I think we had an issue like that before on a lifter for the Zero Fighter. I can't remember, to be honest with you, but I think they are doing a fix anyway. That will be a pack to, but I mean, Agora models will. I'm certainly going to expect they'll probably brief everyone out and stuff. So that, but it's always the electrics. But you know what, Robert, that Jaguar today, not only is that when I say the easiest to put together, I don't mean like putting the engine parts. I mean putting the frame of the vehicle on top of the chassis and getting it all done. The easiest out of any car build I've done, and the electrics work first time. But saying that, on the Jaguar, the only electrics you've got, as you probably noticed in the video, are the headlights, brake lights, hazard lights, and obviously the tail lights. There's no horn, there's no engine noise like you expect in cars. So yeah, the tank's got a camera as well, and you can see that on the remote control. So all cool. So before we get on with the car crash stream of the car, which I know is working, by the way, so I've already checked the electrics on that, I'm going to show you this. So let's click over to that and go to that camera there. We've got some new Star Wars ships collections, and the funny thing is, this one is obviously Boba Fett Starship. Now, this Starship obviously never had another name. It's always been known as Boba Fett Starship, and that's that. So, you know, if you've ever heard that it's had another name, then, you know, you've got to just ignore that, because it hasn't been called anything in the past. It's always been called Boba Fett Spaceship. Boba Fett didn't even name his spaceship, which is a bit lazy of him. So this is the book. I don't want to get into trouble. And let me show you Boba Fett Spaceship. That's looking just like this. So I haven't even opened this. So let's get this open so you can see what this looks like. Boba Fett Spaceship. No, it definitely didn't have a name like that, Robert. No, it was always called Boba Fett Spaceship. Oh dear. Sorry, I'm taking my time getting this open. I want to have a look. Right, okay. I won't put it in the stand. I just want to give you an idea of how this looks. Now this, remember, is die-cast metal. This is all metal. So I was expecting to see a little Boba Fett in there then, I have to say. But that is what that ship's looking like. It's around about that big compared to my head. So that gives you an idea. So that's the first one. That was number... oops, where are we? That's issue 8, I believe. So let me just put that one back. If I put that back the wrong way, that's better. Because if I don't put it back, I'm going to have a bad time. So, Boba Fett Spaceship, where these models are available, Adrian James, from fanhome.com. Okay. The next one, number 9, is another spaceship from Star Wars, which had the designation the Death Star. So we've got the spaceship, Starships and Vehicles collection. Oh, I suppose it was a vehicle, wasn't it? The Death Star. So we're gonna have the Death Star. Looks a bit minty. Yeah, no, definitely. So this is just the magazine for the Death Star. Let me show you what that one looks like. So, the spaceship of the Death Star. We've got to get this one open. I don't even know how you display this. Is it got a point at the bottom? These boxes are sellotaped at the side, so that's why you're seeing me cutting up with my... I'll cut my fingers off then. There we go. Oh my god, because this is metal, this is really heavy. It's like a ball bearing. That looks like that. I don't know if you can hear that. Oh my god, it's yeah, it's solid metal. That's where you're going to be attaching it So we've got the Death Star. If I can give you a close-up. There you go. Check that out. And again, you know me, I like going on to head-size cameras. That's what the Death Star, I bet it looks like a ball. It does look a little bit like a ball. But, you know, it is a spaceship, Lou. It's a spaceship. I wonder how much fuel it takes. Because, you know, with the energy crisis at the moment, I don't think the Death Star is going to be fully operational, do you? No, I think scale is definitely a thing that was not thought about in this. But can you imagine a Death Star scale compared to the ships? Take up the whole old man cave. Okay. To that camera, I mean that one. We have got the ATA. Now, you talking about scale, Bergdis. Just keep flicking through here. You'd expect this to be quite a big one, but to be honest with you, it's not. It's actually one of the smaller models, which it looks like that. So get this one open. We'll have a look at this. Okay, so this one is this one's already on a base. We don't actually have to put this one on a base. But there you go. I mean, it's detailed nice. It's been kind of weathered up. Just looking underneath there. And again, I'll just show you on the close-up camera. There you go. Not too bad. Again, I think the problem is the scale difference. I mean, look at that compared to my head. Quite a tiny little thing, that one. That is the ATA, baby ATA. And then I would expect, how does this go in? Hang on. I'd expect that to be it, but it isn't. We got a free gift in the next one, which I've got here. And the free gift is, I keep going to that one. Why do I keep doing that? Okay, is Ray's Speeder, which looks like that. And again, I'll show you quickly through the magazines. I said the magazines are quite collectible in themselves, I think. But this will take us up to, I think, issue 11 or 10. Issue 10. And the ship I'm about to show you now is one of the special ones. So this is Ray's Speeder. Looking like that. Let's get this one open. At the moment, Ian, all of these ships are in a cupboard because I just don't know where I'm putting them. I am in the stage, though, as you probably noticed, of me moving things around. If you haven't seen, look, this is my shelf system that I'm starting to put things on. So I've got the Leopard tank on there, the Super Snake, the Ferrari F40, the Cobra, the Jaguar, the Volvo, which I'm still building at the moment, and the fire truck are down there at the moment. The Peugeot's already on there as well at the moment, but I took the picture before I showed you that. So this is Ray's Speeder. I do like how it's got all the cargo on the side, as you can see there, and her baton. That's really good, and the netting is really it's real netting as well, funny enough. But that's quite a nice figure, actually. I like that. It's one of my favourite ones. Check that out. I do like all of that gumph on the side. That's an excellent model, that one. I'm pleasantly surprised. How did this go in? That way? I think it went in that way. Whoops. But with them facing up. That's better. So, put this back. That's the Star Wars Starships collection. The wrong colour red. I am really the wrong person to be saying that, Robert, because I'm just grateful that it looked red to me. Are those plastic shelves? They are plastic shelves. They hold 25 kilograms each. The whole thing holds 100 kilograms. So I did try and put the Ecto one on top. It holds it fine, but it doesn't hold it that way. Ecto one's far too long. So I will have to buy a warehouse soon. I mean, I got them from Amazon. So those two shelves were $49.99. I will make sure I put them in my Amazon store if anyone's interested in them. But they are fun. I mean, it took me about 5 seconds to put them together. There's no screws or anything like that. It's just punching things in and putting the next shelf on. So all cool. Tomorrow's job, though, is I'm going to be getting rid of the Falcon. Because as you see, I tend to talk like this on my side now. The Falcon's going to go upstairs. And I'm going to be moving R2 back over next to C3PO. So they're sort of going to be opposite sides of the Gremlin there. And the way the LA Rams are playing at the moment, I'm probably going to take that down and stick something up there as well. But no news on the Ecto build, Robert's video madness. Again, we're still waiting for things. There was an email that went out to people. Now, if you haven't seen my video where I just talk about filling in Partwork Central's form to IXO Collections, then you might want to do that now. I did get a response back from IXO Collections in French and English just saying about GDPR. So it does mean that they've got my stuff, which is cool. So that's going to lead us on, because I really want to finish it tonight. I'm just looking for the instructions. That leads us on to this. Oh, stand by. Stand by. God, I'm so happy I've got my technical difficulties card. I ain't got a clue what happened there. The webcam just decided to freeze. But we're all good. I didn't kick a plug out. I was doing everything right. I think I was doing everything right. I don't know. Look, this is why it's called Car Crash Tuesday. So we're all good. Okay, so we're going to go onto this camera here. This is where I'm up to. And I know you're going to tell me off for getting so far ahead. But I've got the engine mounted in the car frame already. This is the battery pack here. This is actually held on just by magnets, which is quite interesting. I've already put the steering in. I've already tested the steering and the motor works. The bit that I was missing, let's turn this underneath the car here, is, you can probably see it, this metal rod here, there's meant to be two, and they only gave me one. So I went on the 3D printer and I made another one to go in there. So that is what it's looking like at the moment. It's pretty, more like a head crash. You haven't missed anything, David. We've all been good. No problems at all. So we're actually going to be dressing onto this car now, but we don't actually need the car for the first stage. So I'm just going to put this to one side somewhere. Okay. Let me show you what we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing the engine cover assembly here. So we're going to be building all of this area here to put together like that. We've got some lights, left and right headlights in here to put onto the front of the car. Once we've done that, we've got a bulkhead to put in, which is going to have the charger and the switch going through it, as you can see there, which we're mounting. And then we're just going to be putting the seats in. There's quite still a bit to do, actually. I don't know what that is, but we're doing it. I might be able to demonstrate it once I've got the wheels on the car. The wheels actually go on in stage 73. I'll be shocked if we get this finished tonight, but you never know. We might do. Let's see how this goes. I've got to get loads of parts out, and once again, this is a living nightmare for this build. Whoops. So, first thing I need is CO72. Unfortunately, there's no way to do this bit quickly, because it doesn't really help to tell you what screws what. CO72 could be that one. I'm guessing it's that one. It looks like that. CO18, which is... Let's bring this over and see what we got in here. The fun of this build is trying to figure out where everything is. CO52, nothing there. Oh, wait a minute. We've got someone here. Right. Hang on. Stand by. So, CO52. Nope, not there. CO52. Where are you? Let's have a look what we've got in here. Aha. CO52. This thing here, I believe. There's two of them. There's your CO18. Nice. CO17 is there as well, I believe. Why is there two? That don't make sense. And CO52 has got a... I'm not having much luck here. I don't understand why CO52, that doesn't make any sense. Stand by. Well, this is a good start, isn't it? God, this is a car crasher's dream. Let's get all of these parts out. This is a charging cable here. Definitely haven't got what I need. They're saying CO. We need the lights for the car. That's what I'm looking for. Ah, here we are. They're here. I'm guessing this is CO52. It is. 2 lights for the car. Right, how do these go? The problem is that these circuit boards don't look anything like... Just zoom this up a bit. They don't look anything like what the pictures say. So, as you can see, the headlights have actually got a glass in them there. So what I'm going to do is drop this in here. Just like that. So it's coming out the bottom. And then I'm putting a top on, which is one of these. Like that. I'm trying to figure out how they expect me to screw this in without pinching this wire. That's going to be very hard. I might be able to get this wire to go round the hole. Yep, we can do that. That works. Okay. And then this is going to be held into this side here. Kind of like that. And held in with this screw at the top. Which of course is an Allen key screw, which is going to go in here. They give you a screw identification pack like in the Ferrari. Yeah, they never work. I have moved the dog gear around the rear axle. I got everything that I did wrong is now right. So, this is the first headlight on. Let me just show you what this looks like once it's on nice and tight. There you go. That looks just like that. And we just do the same on the other side. So, drop that in there. It goes all the way in there. But again, I need to... Because if I try and put a screw in here, I'm gonna have a bad time. Get it so it's open in there like that. Then I can push this bit down. Make sure it's a hole. Yep, perfect. I need another one of those screws, which was CO72. I was going to say I had all of this ready, but obviously I got a little bit ahead of myself when I started building. Which is usual for me. If I start something, I just time eludes me and I end up just building for hours and not knowing what's going on. Can't get the screw in the hole. There we go. So it's nice that we got working headlights in this. I didn't know we had that. Yeah, that's what I've just done. They're through the middle wires now, so they are in place. But there you go. That's both of those in place, just like that. Okay, just going to turn the page. We're going to be attaching this to the main engine cover here. So get these sorted out. These two sections here are just going to go underneath these sections here, making sure that these wires are going through the center, just like that. But they're going to be held in, even though these wires still want to come out. God, come on, you little... They're being a pain. Right. There you go. They're going to be held in with CO83 screws. Nope, CO95 screws. Again, no idea what these are. I'm thinking they might be these. Because they put more than one screw in a box, you see, so it's not that easy to know what one's what. Let's try that one. Yep. Uh-huh. Yeah, pack 2 for the 312 was shocked to the amount of parts of it. Yeah, I see we're doing a lot of the engine and leads and God knows what else. But I will get that soon. It's going to be fun. And there's the second one going in here. So, we've got them in, which means now we're going to be mounting this onto the car. So to do that, let's get this all the way in. I need some 083 screws. I'm going to get the screws out first, which I believe are these. I need 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring the car over, which is quite doable, I have to say. There you go. Okay, let's figure this out. I'm going to go onto the top camera here. So what we got here, we've got a switch which is going to go into the bulkhead, so I need to make sure that they're kept out the back there. I'm going to need to plug these cables here into the slots which are, oh god, let me find them, at the front here, because these are the lights. So let's get them in. I don't suppose it matters which one's going where, but stand by. I'll figure out which way round these go. There we go. So one in that side. Perfect. One in the other side. Perfect. Put the motor back on where it goes. That's a charging cable at the back there. And then this is going to be going on top. Just like that there. Once I can get it in. Which it doesn't really want to do at the moment, unfortunately. I'm nowhere near where I need to be. Stand by. What am I doing wrong? That looks right. The problem I've got is that it's hitting, for it to go where they want it, it's hitting the steering rod here. That's not good. What have I done? That's definitely in the right way. I've put it in the right end. That is on that side, yep. Oh, that side's definitely on there. Any help? Has anyone actually built this model? This is imperfectly, but I've got this bit at the top here. I'm not sure what's meant to go in there. Let me just look at the next picture. Yeah, they've got this so it sits kind of like here. But there's no way in a million years that's going to fit on these holes here to where they want it. That's kind of like where they want it to go. But yeah, no way in a million years I'm going to be able to get that in the holes. So I'm a little bit at a loss for that. Just going to move that cable out there and the charging cable. That doesn't make sense. Can you see how far that out that is? No, the hole's definitely meant to be there. Look, I'm going to show you the picture. Look, you see? The hole there is at the front end of the car. And when it's actually on, as you can see there, look, it's that back end there. The hole's at the front. The back end there has got that there. They've got this secured down there, but I mean, the rod is off center. Should it be the other way up? No, it's definitely up because I've already checked the steering, so I know that's working. Just trying to have a think if I can, let me see. If I take the, this is Car Crash bloody Tuesday stream again, isn't it? Why do I do these things on a Tuesday? Right. I'm going to take that out of the equation just for a second. Oh, it will fit on there, look. It will go there. Tight fit, but it will go there. which means that this is what's blocking it all up. Oh, God. Right. Okay. Let's figure this one out. Let's work the problem. Plug these back in again. I'm going to have to be a little bit more clever with the wire tidy, I think. See, this is only magnetic. This is held in with a magnet at the bottom on that section there. So if I just put that around, whoops, the switch is going to go into the bulkhead, you see, so that can just go over there for now. Just like that. Right. Make sure that can fit flush against the back. I think it's that that's causing the problem. Does it have to be in sideways? Perhaps it has to be in sideways. That probably makes sense, doesn't it? Yes. I'm guessing. 1 second. Just looking again. Oh, my camera's frozen. Stand by. Stand by. Camera's frozen. I saw. 1 second. What's going on with a PC tonight? I'm having PC issues galore. Hang on. I know. I'm on it. Alexa, stop. Okay, we're back again. What I was saying is, I'm just seeing if if this power pack's got to go in a certain way. They've got it so that, right. So they've got it so that, let me find this detail. This detail here is going towards the back. So if I can get that kind of in like this and tidy these wires up, I might be able to just persuade it to go in. The problem is that I need to connect the motor cable up, which is this one here as well. Lots of cables to go in here. Okay, get that one in. That's the motor in. So basically we've got the motor, the servo for the steering, and the switch, the on-off switch, and the 2 headlights in. Now I've got to figure out how to keep this into place. Because it's supposed to fit in on a magnet. So if it goes in that way, there's no way to secure that down. It's just not fitting in. Ah, there we go. By Jove, I think I might have it. All right, let's go and get some screws in before it decides it wants to move. Stand by. I can get 1 screw in here. Come on. Dagnammit. Right. Get in there. I can foresee a problem already. Let's try this back one. Let's try and get the back screw in first. There we go. I think it just needs blind force to get this in. Watch those pinch cables. At this moment in time, they're the least of my worries. They're quite thick cables. They're not like the 1.8 vehicle cables that we have. But it's hard enough just to get 1 in. If I can get 1 in, there we go. Got 1 in. Let's do the one on the other side here. Oh, I have got a pinch cable here though. Let me just move that away so it's not in any electrics or anything. Stand by. Come on. There you go. Train it, you see. There we go. Get 1 in this side. Yeah, I won't use words like screw, blocking. It will go down. It just needs a hell of a lot of force But I need to make sure that I've got this lead out here before it goes down. There we go. Right, let's try and get this in. Come on. There's no need for you, for you not to go in. The problem with this side is I can't get it in the hole. I don't know why. I'm lined up to it. Keep trying. I think we got it. It's going in. Excellent. Well, that was hard work. Okay. All it needs, the wires just needed a bit of training. That's all it was. Obviously, this is rechargeable, so I don't have to get back into there again. Let's get the ones in this side here. Screw those flocking nipples. Did you dip it in oil first? I haven't actually, Lou, on this one. The threads are really, really cut well. It's just a shame nothing else is. Like this one here has got to go through like 2 sections. I might just leave it like that for now, actually. Do that one afterwards. At least I know it goes down. It's going to train the wires, but this one just doesn't want to go in full stop, so let me just have a look at the hole. I mean, the hole's there to get that in. Basically, these headlights here need to be like pushed up there. So then this bit here could go in there. Which again, I'm using the screws that come with it, the tools, which aren't the best, to be honest with you. I've got a funny feeling, actually. Whoa, hang on a second. I think I know the problem. 1 second. Stand by. Oh no, they're definitely the same screws. I thought I was using the wrong screw here. But they just don't want to go in, these front ones. I might have to have a muck around with that afterwards. It's not a problem. I'll leave it like that just for a minute. This here, though, is very tight on here. So, don't know if that's going to make a difference. Do you reckon I should try it? Let's try it. Seeing as we're having problems, let's have a muck around. I want to check that that steering works. So I'm going to go on my app, turn it on, go on the app, which I've got to find. I'm just interested to see if the steering works. Okay, so I'm just going to lift this up kind of like that, and I'm going to make the car go to drive. As you can see, that works. Hang on. Just checking the steering. Yeah, there's problems with the steering there. Okay. Okay, this is going to be a problem-solving stream because I can't continue. The reason I can't continue is I'm going to have to take it off because, look, when I put it in drive, did a light flash in there? But that one's not flashing. And I don't know why. So we're going to have to turn it off and see what's going on. Too much lube is not enough. I hate Tuesday car crash. It's probably the lube. I am listening to you on live stream. I'm looking across. It's when things go wrong. When things go normal, I don't normally see much of the chat. When things go wrong, God. But I can't understand why one light's working and the other one isn't. So I'm just going to take this off. And let's have a look what's going on here. They're both plugged in. They're both connected okay. They haven't fallen out. These are all in okay. So let's put them up like that so you can see it. Let's have another go and see what's going on here. So turn the switch on, connect it up. Look, only one's working. Why is that? Is it the port? Let's swap ports just in case. One in there. They're not indicators, I've checked that. One in there. And let's try again. So that one's working. Oh, wait a minute. Let the other one work then. See that? Oh, so they are indicators. So if you go left and right, that's what they are. I thought they were headlights. Ah, that makes sense. Right. Okay. So that works. So the problem we've got then, that was working. Damn it. Let's try and figure out how we can get this in a lot more tidy than we are doing. So I'm going to need to be able to see the top of this motor through the engine. So, oh God. Sorry about this. This isn't. This is very unprofessional. I'm being very meticulous now about where I'm putting this, because I want to be able to see the top of this through the engine there. Right. Now I've done that. That's gone in a lot better. I think it's looking better. Let's get the this cable in the inside. Sorry, I'm going really quiet here. It's this is what I do when I'm panicking. Just got to check if it's lined up with the holes. I am lined up with a hole. Please go in. The motor is a power pack. Yeah, basically the engine part is the power, and for the motor at the back of the car, this isn't lined up to where it needs to be. Stand by. Try again. I don't understand why this isn't going in. I've got this lined up perfectly this time. Let me just see where the hole is. The hole is right at the front down there. Right, let's try it this way. If at first you don't succeed, give up and build something else. It just doesn't want to go on. Right, if I can get these two at the front in, that's one. Right. These are the ones I couldn't get in first time. Let's try and get this side in. Again, I can't really see where the actual hole is. I think we got it. All right. Okay. That's cool. We've got that in. Went in a lot easier that time. Give it a hammer. I'm still not happy with how much this is pushing against that. But I've left it open. I'm not going to put those ones in for now, because I think that could be impeding the steering there. So it's not a big deal to put the front ones in afterwards. Let's see what else we've got to do. Just having a quick check. We're going to be doing the bulkhead quickly. So the bulkhead looks like this here. Got the bulkhead with the on-off. So that's where the switch is going to go. Pardon me, that's where the switch is going to go. And we've got a charging cable as well. Just looking for that. Anyone see the charging cable? There it is. Right. So, charging cable is going to go through this one, just like some of the 9mm little sockets that we have when we're powering our models. Just need to take the nut off this side. Put that in. As you see, it's already got labels up there. Put that in there. And then just reattach it through the other side. The steering will be working at the moment, Philip. It's just that I haven't put it all the way down because I think it's jamming it. The way it is at the moment, the steering will work fine. If the steering doesn't fit now, wait till the dashboard goes in. I think the dashboard will be fine. We'll see. The trouble is that thing can't go any other way. It's very strange. I'm just looking at it. There's no other way for that to mount. But Lou's right, because this is going to sort of fit over like this. So, but it's going to be, looking where the holes are. You might have a good point there, Lou. Let me just put that inside there just for a second, just to see how low down I can get it. Oh, actually. Okay. Alexa, shut up. Yeah, I mean, that's going to go in like that. It really is tight against that edge there, and I don't know why. And when I push this down, it's going to make that even worse. Let me just check that steering while I've got that on again. Stand by. Let's go back. Turn it on. Don't know if we did I turn it off last time? Let's have a look. So just make sure this is working. Put it in. I don't know if you can see this. I've got to put it in drive. Press that down. That's working. Stop. But I want to go left and right. Hang on. It's turning. Not a lot though. Not a lot. Okay, I think we can assume we're not going to finish this tonight. I think then the problem is in these bits here. I think that they aren't tight enough. Let's see if we can get these any tighter. Once I find... Because this is what's pulling that whole frame down. And this whole frame is what's holding the steering column in place. So if I'm getting that right into the grooves there, which I have, it might have just pulled down that whole front section there. There certainly was some give on this. Keep going. Okay. Let's have a look at that now. Gave me a little tiny bit. I'm going to put the next bit in. So just see how this goes in. This is connects the charging port up to... Oh, God. Why did they want me to do that now? I've got to find it. I thought I had that one out ready. I haven't, have I? There it is. Okay, stand by. Need to get this charging port out here. which I should have had. I thought I made this. Let me turn this off. What a car crash stream. Oh my God. I did, you know, before the stream started today, everything was going perfectly normal. As soon as the camera goes on me, you can see what happens. Unbelievable. Okay, I don't want that there. I want that to go sort of like underneath that. Come out this side. Come on. Come to Wayne. Come on. There you go. Right. Perfect. Put the charging cable through. See, it's these two cables that I want to connect up. Don't know if it's supposed to go underneath or not. It doesn't actually tell me. Have a look at the bulkhead there. Should be able to get it under there. Stand by. Please go in. Right. Kind of like that. This is the epitome of a car crash stream, I'm telling you. It couldn't have been any more car crash even if I tried. It's very, very hard to grab hold of things. I mean, I need something with a lot more oomph. Like my pliers here. There you go. But I'm now I know I've got that lead out. Let's put in the switch. The trouble is with the switch, they don't actually tell me how that goes in. Obviously the switch has this got it has got a little bracket on as well. So once again, we're in the off position at the moment, so I'll make sure that this is off. They're mounting it horizontal. Interesting. Like that. Okay, let's get that one in. We do have a socket to actually tighten this up, so we just make sure it's going to be round the right way. So I want that round that way there. Very strange way for this to go in, but there you go. Right. So I've got this where it needs to be. Let's put these wires in here and mount this into position. So just trying to figure out if I'm going to be able to meet the holes. I can. So it does sit in there. I think that might have worked. My God. I need C106 apparently. C106. Right, let's see if I can find them. C106. Are they screws? These are screws, not nuts. One, not nuts, not Allen key things. 3 and one more. 4. Can I get this in? Is the question. I know you can't see this. I will try and go onto my other camera. Angela Lansbury's died. Oh no. Why is it this sort of stuff happens on my live streams? I know Mrs. Welder Wayne liked Angela Lansbury. Langsbury. Take care, John. Look, that's gone in. That's gone in fine. Whoops, dropped a screw. Let's get one more. It's only connected by 3 screws. I haven't even put the wheels on the car yet. Oh, let's do the one on the other side first. We're almost there. At least these are going in. Oh, I really wish these were... look, how many screws I'm going to lose. I really wish these were magnetic, but they're not. And they're hard to get in when I've... Come on. Please. There you go. That's 2. And finally, number 3. Just going in the top. I really thought we were going to finish this tonight. I can't believe there's no chance of that happening now. So, that is in place. We've got that in. Excellent. Right, what do I have to do now? They want me to start making the chair. I want to put the... Can I just skip that bit and just put the wheels on? Let me just have a look. I think I can put wheels on. I'm just looking down the list. It says I can put the wheels on. So let's do that. I've got the wheels here. They are all ready to go. And they're basically going to go on kind of like a... Oh, God. Absolutely no idea. They've got like a D-shaped pattern, so it must be... Ah, they're different. So these ones go on the front here, like that. There you go. One there. One here. And then these D-shaped ones go at the back here. Right. Stand by. There you go. One there. That's better. It looks more like a car now. Get this one in. Right. And then to put these on, we need... they're putting the back ones on first. Yep. 75, 102, 73. 75, which is a little gasket thing. 102, which is a sealing ring, which is, oh God, 102 is a sealing ring. I don't know what a sealing ring is. Okay, I've got 102. It's a little sort of washer. And then finally, just seeing what 75 is a gasket. It must be that. And then 73 is a nut. Okay. Very strange. So it goes sort of like a split ring, a gasket, and then a nut on the outside. But I am going to run out of time, so I'm going to do this off camera. Hopefully I'll have this working for you. I mean, it gives you an idea of what it looks like. Let me just switch over camera. I cannot believe how much of a car crash stream that is. I still need to secure down that bonnet at the front, but we are getting there. We need to put a chair in it, but we know it works. You've seen it steer, we've seen it drive. I just got to put the whole thing together. But God, tonight has been a nightmare. Absolute nightmare. But you know me, I'm just going to continue this after the stream until it's done. Damn thing. Damn thing. This is, if this was a 24-hour build, David, I would be quitting right now. Has anyone actually done this, though? Don't say that name. Has anyone done this straight? This, because it is a nightmare. This last bit, I thought this would be the easy bit with the bigger parts, but obviously it's not. But listen, thank you for joining me on this Car Crash Tuesday night stream. It's does what it says on the tin. And I will see all you Patreons tomorrow, where we're going to start the SR71. Tomorrow we've also got the next stage in the R2D2, and it's normal chat Thursday on Thursday. So take care of yourselves. Thanks for watching.